Hello, Spirited Fam. Okay, coming in a little early today to get the reading for the week ahead done for you. So we have had some really big energy shifts, I guess, over the last week with regards to new moon shenanigans. No planets currently in retrograde. You literally have a beautiful blank canvas to work with over the next 8 weeks. Like, use it. Okay, so February for me has always been the month in which I choose to start visioning and feeling into what this year is and stuff. So over the coming week, I am going to do my vision board on my word, and I have a feeling my word for this year, much the same as 2 years ago, is actually amplify. Like, I want to amplify all the good that I already have. So that's been coming in. But yeah, I've just been spending a bit of time seeing how it feels. So the overarching this week, we are doing from the Spirited deck, which is the one that I created. We are going to do the storyline from the Oracle Tarot, which is what we always use. These ladies are amazing. And on the bottom, we're going to use 2 anchoring cards, which is the Believe in Your Own Magic. Okay, so whether or not you choose one or the other or both, it's completely up to you. So, setting the intention that the messages we receive to be able to help navigate the energy of the coming week and how we work with others. Like, it's not just about how we show up, but it's how we work with others as well. Okay, hi Carlene, nice to see you, honey, and thank you. All right, so take a nice big deep breath in and hold and release. So it's always breathe in through the mouth, hold, and then breathe out through the nose, if you can. So breathe in, hold, and out through the mouth. All right, relax across your shoulders, and I've just had one leap out, so I'm going to take that, and I'm going to get in the nudge to pull a second one, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and there she is. She's poking out, so... Let's have a look. First one is, what do you need right now? Okay, what do you need right now? And this is being honest with yourself. What do you need right now? Okay, because that's literally your starting point as to where you're going to take action moving forward. So what do you need? So for me, I've actually done something to my ankle earlier today. So I'm literally sitting on the couch for the rest of today, immersing myself in the TV show Sleepy Hollow, which I've never seen but thought I'd check out, and it's actually pretty cool. So what I need for today is just rest and recalibration, which is really good. The second card that came up with that is a whole lot of sass and a little badass. So for you to get to where you want to go and do what you want to do, it's time to put your big girl boots on, okay? You are going to piss some people off. You're going to surprise some people with your ability because you finally start trusting in yourself. But it's, what do you need right now is, I need to shift my life and I need to make the decisions for me, for what I want. So you're going to have to put a sprinkle of, they're just giving me a sprinkle of leather and lace attitude on top of that, okay? Go for it. Stop waiting for others to approve of you doing the things and give them notice. Give people, and it's not even about telling them what you're doing, but it's about, whole mood and vibe shift, okay? So let's see what the tarot have for this coming week. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to do a quick draw of 3. Hold and release. 1, 2, 3. All right, you ready? Here we go. So the first one is new career moves. Boot, boot. If you've been thinking about doing something new or applying for a new job or going for a raise or going for a promotion, this is the week to start anchoring yourself into that, okay? This is Ace of Pentacles magic moving forward. This is really good, all right? Really good. So the second card is ego and internal politics, 7 of Swords. You're head fucking yourself out of it because you think you're not good enough. You are way good enough and more. Okay? You are way good enough and more. And over fucking qualified for it. There you go. You are overqualified for that thing you are head fucking yourself out of doing. All right? Ready for card number 3? Follow your dreams. Ace of Wands. Okay, so this can trump this. So every time you try and talk yourself out of you not applying for the job you want, or trying to start a business that you want to do, or try something new, this is head fuckery, can be trumped, I hate that word actually, can be overridden by believing in yourself enough to know you can have the thing and do the thing. These are both base chakra cards, which is the red, the real red cards. So every time you recognize yourself saying, no, I can't have that, or I can't do that, or I can't be that, stop, drop, take a deep breath and go, you know what? I'm overqualified for this and I can do it. It's that simple. Okay. Whew. Someone's applying for or getting offered a new job this week. Okay, so let's see what the two Believe in Your Own Magic cards have got for us as we move forward. As I said, we're going to draw two so that you can anchor into them. These cards get jumpier and jumpier every week. Okay, so we've had one fly out. And we're going to take that one as well. So, I don't know what this one is. Release your guilt. Ooh. Clover, release your guilt. Are you feeling guilty that you want to move on because there are other people not ready to? Because if that's the issue, that's not your problem. Okay? The guilt comes from... Okay. Guilt comes from a place of wanting to do better for yourself, hoping to do better, and potentially fucking things up. But also recognizing that guilt is... It's okay to have the things that you want. You shouldn't feel guilty for it. And you can be an inspiration for others. Okay? So rather than holding on to the guilt, which is actually weighing you down, light it the fuck up. Write down a list of the things you feel guilty of. Write that list and burn it. I release the baggage that has been weighing me down. I am done with it and I am moving on. Thank you very much. Because the second card that came through is Lioness. You've earned all of your stripes, honey. You've earned happiness. You've earned your stripes. You've earned sitting on the beach and reading a book and doing what lights you up. You have earned this. So rather than thinking I have to stay in a place of... Oh, God. And I was thinking about this earlier today. So... Over the last few days, I've been doing a little reflection work. And I made a decision, God, a bit close to 2 years ago now, almost 2 years ago, to leave the current corporate role that I was in. I made a decision to move on because I wasn't getting anything from it anymore and move forward. Now, where I've landed is something still very much in that same arena, but in a different place. And there's going to be a lot of crossover with those people I used to work with. I'm not going to feel any kind of guilt in having moved onwards and upwards, especially when there's a lot of people who are still sitting in that space of confusion and not knowing. It's not my job to fix it for them, okay? They had the same information that I had. They chose to sit and wait. For me, I don't feel guilty about it whatsoever. I earned where the fuck I'm sitting. I earned it. And it's not just from that job, it's from the other 20 jobs before it. Trust me, I've been in a few jobs where I've now earned where I'm sitting in my corporate job and loving it. All of my skills, abilities and experiences come to the table and they're utilised and they're recognised and they're appreciated. Wasn't in the other one. So, looking at all of this from an overview, what do you need right now? Do you need to release the guilt of having moved, or do you need to release the guilt of wanting to move on? Because it's going to take you growing some balls to do that. Okay, grow some balls. Because the storyline is new career moves, new opportunities are going to show themselves. But as they show themselves, please note that ego is normal for every single one of us. You do not need to run life by your ego. She's going to say you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not experienced enough, you can never do, when you're actually way experienced. Okay, because this here was the third card, which is to follow your dreams. So she is literally, she's coming in, she was the third card, and she's saying, I can override that if you let me. Follow your dreams. What do you want to do? How do you want to live? What do you want to be? Let me help move you forward. Let me help motivate you. Okay? Because ego is going to, while she's lovely, ego is literally that version of you that wants to stay in a safe place, even if it's a shitty space. You don't need to. Allow yourself to follow your dreams. Okay? Release any guilt from it. And if people choose not to move on because they've got the same information as you, that's up to them. That's their story, not yours. But you've earned your stripes to be able to enjoy this. You've earned the opportunity to be able to now kick back and enjoy. After you've made those decisions, this is a lovely tree branch to head into as well as we finish this one off. When things slow down, and you allow yourself to enjoy where you finally arrived, it's okay for the pace to slow down. You're no longer in that fight or flight running situation, okay? You are able to grab your book, you're able to chill, you're able to relax, you're able to breathe. We all have to breathe to live, right? But we get so used to going shallow breaths, fight or flight breaths. We tend to forget that the deep breath all the way down and holding for a moment and then releasing is exactly what needs to happen for our body, our physical body, to be able to hold the energy that you want to step into. Okay? So, I hope you have enjoyed this reading and your coaching for the coming week. Remember, keep an eye out for those opportunities career-wise. There might be something that just shows a little nudge and you go, oh, yes, that's the little nugget I've been waiting for. Follow it up. If you applied for a job and you were interviewed in the last 2 weeks, make the phone call to check in and see if they need any further information that you can provide to them as they make their decision. That gives them the opportunity to check up and go, oh, actually, we've been meaning to call you. We'd like to offer you the role. Or, thanks for applying, but we've gone in another direction, and you can go, thank you so much for your time, recognising that rejection is redirection. You may have been walking into a job situation which is worse than what you're currently in. No one wants that for you. The boss may have been an ass, co-workers might be lazy fucks, whatever. You don't want that. So if it's a no from those who you've applied to work with, thank them for it, because you're moving towards something better that's more suited to you. So I hope this has helped you. Have an amazing week, and I will talk to you all soon.